All right, all right, all right. Two red eye raws in one day. Two cigars in one day too. It's been a long time since I've done that. It's technically the next day because it's after midnight, right? But I did my laundry and I just threw them in the dryer before I went live. You can't really see me because it's night. It's dark out. But nevertheless, figured I'd do a quick red eye raw because why the hell not? Yeah, not sure how I feel about it. No, but uh still need to do the fucking island insects review, don't I? I keep forgetting that that's a video I'm supposed to do. um, them clothes are wet. Yep, that's why they're in the dryer. How you been, potato? Good, you? I'm doing all right. Pretty easy work week. I gotta work tomorrow, but I don't work Sunday. I don't really work Sundays anymore because Theron took up those shifts, and now I just rotate Saturdays. Been video editing all week. It's killing me. Oh yeah. Well, that's cool. I mean, not that it's killing you, but cool that you've been doing that. Um, yeah, I've been very not super content dense, but I have been putting stuff out still. Maybe when I finish this live, I'll go in and do a finish up the collection update because I did find all of the stuff that I recently bought now. So there we go. But yeah, there's a bunch of videos that I have planned. I just haven't got around to. Um, what else was I gonna say? There was actually a topic I had in mind during the stream as I was throwing the clothes in the dryer, but now it is complain. Hence is the problem when I go live, because sometimes like I'll have an idea, or like even when I record, like I'll have like a bunch of ideas leading up. That's the problem with the fact that I don't like script it, right? when I do like rants or like reviews and shit, like there's little details here and there. In fact, I'm editing now. So much work for 6 seconds. Yeah, but you put in a lot more production than I do into my editing. I just use fucking Movie Maker. Um, I'm thinking of doing a media opinions on Lost Media because Lost Media is like a topic that interests me, but I haven't like done like a ton of stuff on it. Yeah, I run out of stuff to say when I ramble in the video as well. Yeah. Um, but yeah, like I think like the only thing I've really done on Lost Media was like that two videos. I did the one on JoJo Phantom Blood, like the movie. And then I did one on fuck what's it called? Lord Dante. Yes, that like OVA that's like the manga panels but with like voiceover and sound effects. I was looking on eBay last night. I noticed the tariffs have finally hit like that stuff. Because now, like on eBay, you'll either get orders where it'll say the price factors in tariff costs, or there'll be other ones that say you'll have to pay additional to customs or upon delivery. Like, granted, I wasn't gonna buy anything on eBay. I was just searching for shit like I do, because that's how I find some cool, interesting shit. Is I'll just like search up keywords, you know, like Beat Takeshi or Yorotsuki Doji or Toshio Maeda or whatever, or Go Nagai. That's a good tip for anyone looking to get any of the cool, interesting shit I find, like Beat Takeshi Murderface. Murderface. I do cocaine. Well, that's Dr. Rock, so that's not Murderface, but still, same show. Same. You get the joke. Beat Takeshi Murder Case. I found that I literally just found by going on eBay and searching Beat Takeshi VHS, and then I came across that. Had never fucking heard of it, so I bought it. If I ever find the sequel, it'll probably be through the same means. Yes, Asia's also good, but you know. Just kind of seem. I don't know. I'm getting up to go ash the cigar into the ash. Didn't bring the ash. Yo. Hey, sorry about that. The Wi-Fi went out. The Wi-Fi went out, so I just switched over to 5G. Hopefully that's not cutting in and out too much. It's always a back and forth with my internet. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is better, sometimes the fucking phone data is better. It just depends. And ironically, I think I have more trouble on this 5G phone than I did on my old 4G phone, but you know, whatever. And that 4G phone had a really old SIM card, too. This one doesn't have a SIM card. But yeah, probably do that media opinions on Lost Media. I should probably also just do a media opinions episode on creepypastas too, and my top 10 creepypastas video. I'm not sure how I feel about the flavor of this cigar. This one's interesting. It's like dusty almost. It's funny because the one I had earlier was also aged. I didn't actually look if this one was aged, but I'm thinking it is because the way it tastes. This is a Gurkha Revenant. Which I had a Gurkha Revenant when we were at the fucking... Like, I got one when we bought the cigars. The day we got them, I had one. And it was good. So there was a couple of different kinds, though. So this might be a different kind of it. Or I don't know. But, yeah, Hey, what's up, Chisa? You're feeling crappy? I'm sorry to hear that. TMNT is 4 animals, an Irish, and a white, April and Casey, against minorities. Stockmiss is black, Shredder's Asian. Trying to take over. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the only reason you think you're sick, oh, that sucks. I'm just getting over being sick myself. I mean, granted, for me, it was like a mild cold, but still. Just used fucking Ricola, and fucking Dayquil to get over it. You know, the last like 2 days. I haven't had any today because I didn't need it, but last episode of The Good Doctor, he finds a witch doctor to do a ritual to de-autismize him, causes what's left of his soul to be removed, fully devolved to a savage. His odors have him put to sleep as California allows it. Wow. Wow. Disability he's too wild for. But I don't know. I'm thinking of what to say. You know, the milk's the milk, the table's the table. You know, I usually trim it out in my random thoughts videos, but you know, I say that a lot when I'm trying to think of what to say. Is I say the milk, the table's the table. Hang on, I'm gonna go trim this up. A needle? He's too wild for a needle? Is that what you were saying? Wow, you really had to butcher that one to get allow you to. It wouldn't let Corbin type the word monkey earlier when he was just trying to say the name of the movie Monkey Shines. Like, YouTube's fucking ridiculous with that bullshit. Chain him down and use a sledgehammer. Yeah, there you go. Meanwhile, he's just screaming, "I am a surgeon" the whole time. Remember that Weird Al song, "Like a Surgeon," that was like a parody of Madonna's "Like a Virgin"? Mash, empty-headed as he spazzes out, screaming and jerking off with both hands. You know, it's always clear where your stories are going to go. Yeah. Devolved Cesspool, Seattle had teens driving, filling themselves, running people over, and laughing. It's like the Joker. I mean, that just sounds like a normal day in, like, Russia. Like, have you seen the fucking... Like, teenagers in Russia are fucking crazy when they want to blow off steam. That's where you get shit like 3 guys, 1 hammer. It's like Mad Max. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Bother Me None? How you doing? Well, yeah, Cheese, so I'm not going to deny that Elon has absolutely made Twitter better, but I still have my own issues with him in some regards. But yeah, he's definitely a lot better than the people before him. And, you know, the joke of, you know, having him save YouTube, or the concept of it, I have heard before. Doing good, just chilling at home right now? Yeah, me too. I'm just, as you can tell by the stream title, although for some reason people seem incapable of reading stream titles, so... I'm just waiting for Close to dry. What flavor cigar is this? It's just a regular one. I think it's like aged or something. There's a kind of a weird aftertaste to it that I'm not the biggest fan. It's not terrible. I've had way worse, but like it's definitely not as good as the other Gurkha Revenant that I had. This is a Gurkha Revenant, but it's I don't know, it might be like an aged one or something. That was loud. Yeah, thanks for telling me all those cheat codes for Conquer. I've written them down, and I'm having so much fun with the multiplayer. Yeah, well, yeah, I have all the cheat codes for Conquer memorized. I memorized them all when I was a kid. Let's see, you got Easter Eggs Are Us, Welly Top, Billy Mill Roundabout, Rusty Sheriff's Badge, Eat Box, Beef Curtains. Is that all the character ones? I think that's all the character ones. I usually use Welly Top or Easter Eggs R Us. Yeah, those are good ones. Just to play as Conquer. If you want to change your weapon in the race multiplayer, just use the code Dutch Ovens for a frying pan and Dracula's tea bags for a baseball bat. And if you want to use Matrix mode, just enter Spunk Jockey. I think Spunk Jockey has a space in it. Most of the cheat codes don't have spaces, but Spunk Jockey does. The only one I never memorized was the debug mode code, but that one doesn't matter on Rare Replay because you literally can't even do it. Because the debug code just lets you, like, you have to, like, lift the cartridge to, like, fully utilize it anyway, and, you know. My favorite weapons in Total War is the snipers. I like the pistol. There's two different ones, actually. I like the pistol and the chainsaw. Oh, and the sword. I love the sword, the fucking katana. Again, Matrix mode only works with the katana and the chainsaw, but it makes it so that, you know, you do that cool Matrix kill every time. Well, not every time you use it, like every other time you use it, but still. Also, if you're playing story mode and you want 50 lives, just enter Bovril Bullet Hole, because, you know, obviously 3 lives gets you a quick game over if you're dying a lot. And, you know, even speedruns allow Bovril Bullet Hole to be used, and that's Bovril, and then Bullet Hole. I also know the cheat code to unlock all chapters, but I've literally never used that because I've always just played straight through the game, and so I've had them unlocked for, like, ever. And then there's also 2 difficulty cheats. There's easy or very easy. I don't actually know what difference they make. I never use them anymore, but I used to when I was a kid. Also, if you enter swear words on the cheat code menu, like a lot of swear words will get the imp to, like, react to the fact that you typed it in. Your phone's at 50%, yeah? How's your battery life? Is that good or bad for you? See, because 50% is actually okay on this phone. On my old phone, it's not great. But on this phone, it's fine. Good? Oh, okay. Queers are the worst of both worlds, not cool and strong like guys, nor hot like girls. but do suck dong like them. Well, there you go. Rarely gets that low. Well, that's good. It's actually better for your battery if you don't let it drain too much. Because, you know, most phone, well, not most, I think all phone batteries are made with lithium ions now. And it's better to keep them kind of charged. I heard it's better to run out the battery and recharge from zero. It is good to do that at least once. But it's also good to not let it drop that low regularly, I think. The drain gets faster with each update. I mean, yeah, that's what we call controlled obsolescence. Because they keep adding new features. I mean, yeah, that too. You ever played GTA Vice City? If so, what are your thoughts? Oh, I love Vice City. I love all the PS2 GTA games. You know, 3, Vice City, and San Andreas were my shit back in the day. I love those games. I love GTA 4 and 5 as well. Like, 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, and 5 are all amazing. I love all those games. Oh, also, like, some of the spin-off ones, like Liberty City Stories is pretty good, too. It's one of the PS2, like... It was actually a PSP game that they did a port to the PS2 later on. Only GTA I played was 5. 5 is a good one. I think 4... Ever heard of Chinatown? Yeah, I've heard of it. I think 4 might actually be my favorite now, and it's funny because I used to like shit talk it, like back when I like sucked at playing it. But no, I know about Chinatown Wars. That's not like the most obscure one. Like there's like GTA London or GTA Advance. And I doubt most people have heard of either of those. Never finished the story of GTA 5. GTA 5 is the only one that I actually have beat. I'm on the last mission of 4 right now. I just need to finish it. I always thought of GTA Advance as a port of the first 2 GTA games. I mean, yeah, it plays like those. As does GTA London. I think GTA London's actually an expansion for GTA 2, but it was on a separate disc on the PS1 that you bought separately. I had it somewhere. I wonder if I still do. Because as a kid, my parents didn't like me playing GTA. And GTA 1, 2, and London, I think I had in this like collector's set for PS1 that we got with our PS2 that we bought used. And my dad got rid of like Vice City and a couple others. Although I do think maybe he didn't get rid of them. Maybe he just put them in storage because I think that's the copy of Vice City we have on PS2 now. Although I just use my Xbox copy typically. But because after he hid Vice City and San Andreas, I stashed the PS1 games in a chemistry set I had as a kid. But then that chemistry set later on got put in storage, so I'm not sure where that is at the moment. I was obsessed with chemistry when I was younger. It is sad. I had ambitions for shit like that. Still got the old Xbox. I never use it, though. I use my original Xbox all the time when I want to play, like, certain original Xbox games. Because, I got that modded Xbox that just has a bunch of them saved onto the hard drive. Which I totally own legit. But, no, GTA was a fun one growing up. It was one that I had to sneak to play. Because again, my parents didn't like me playing it, but my cousin, when he'd babysit us, would let us play it. Used to play it all the time until I started PC gaming. It was basically one or the other growing up. Yeah. Well, here's an interesting thing, right? So not this house I'm living in now, not my house, right? Because this is my house. But like back, like the last house that I lived in with my parents, when we moved in back in 2014, I originally didn't have like any of my consoles set up except for my modded Xbox and my VCR. Those were the two things I had hooked up. So like literally like the first week in that house, I was just playing like NES games on my modded Xbox and watching VHSs because I didn't have all my other shit unpacked yet or even brought over. How many times have I moved in my life now that I think about it? There was the first house I lived in. Then we moved to the big one, the big red house. That house was kick-ass. That house was huge. Then we moved to my grandma's because couldn't afford that big house anymore. So then we lived there. Then we moved to my parents' current house, and then in 2022, I moved into this one, my own house. Pretty cool. Pretty cool that I have my own house now. You moved houses, I moved countries. Don't have my own home yet, yeah. That's true. I've never left the country, and I've only left the state a handful of times in my life. I've been in Utah my whole life, dude. Like I went to like the first time I left the state when I went to Nebraska when I was like 3, but I don't remember that at all. And then I want to say like scout camp we went to like Wyoming and stuff a couple of times. And then I moved to or no, I went to Disney World in 2010 when I was 16. So I went to Florida and I went through several states on the way there because we drove. And I've been to Ohio twice now. And I've been to Idaho once. Oh, and I've been to Colorado once. Because we went out to see Steven Crowder back before I started to think he was like kind of a faggot. Because I used to watch Steven Crowder a lot, but like with all the like Israel shit, like he's been such a fucking like loser with that. I literally have 2 Mug Club mugs because I was fucking like paid subscriber for Steven Crowder twice. Because one time I had it for like a year, like a couple years. Then I canceled it for a while, and then when he came back and like started the Rumble thing, I subscribed again and got the new mug. And then and then I canceled it not like after like a couple of months, I think, because really started to kind of lose interest in him. Last time I was out of the state was in 2020, a long road trip to DC. Yeah. In an invitation from Sound, Naruto had Chinese-style ramen. They got China in Naruto. Will Orochimaru open Camp 731 there? I mean, that'd be interesting. I could see Orochimaru doing something like that, right? Because Orochimaru does all those horrible experiments to, like, try and become immortal. We get, like, Men Behind the Sun, but Naruto. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to think how many times I've left the state, but it's hard to put an exact number because obviously like I don't necessarily remember every single instance. Like so, the other day, there was some boxes of shit that was sitting in my mom's basement that she had me take from her house when I went over to pick some stuff up, and I found my flail, which I've been looking for fucking years. So that's kind of cool. Like it's a useless piece of shit weapon, and it's even worse because it's like one of those shitty ones I bought from a swap meet, and the chains are really weak. So flails already suck as a type of weapon, and this one is like basically just like a LARP one, but I bought it like forever ago. Like the first time I went. That swap meet used to kick ass though, because I bought like a flail, a katana, and a taser from there. Or let me clarify, a stun gun, not one of those like, police tasers, just like a stun gun like a normal person can have. But I think calling it a taser colloquially is fine, but you know what I mean. It's interesting to me that the one that is just like that you hold in your hand and is like a rectangle, that's a stun gun. But the one that like looks like a gun is called a taser. Like weird. You'd think the names would be swapped. I remember too when I bought the flail, there was this like 10-year-old kid running the weapon stand and he ID'd me and I'm like and he's like, "Are you old enough to buy this?" So I gave him my ID. And then I'm like, "I don't know, are you old enough to sell this?" And he's like, "That's none of your business." And I'm like, "You probably shouldn't be running the stand." Like it was like his dad's stand or whatever, but like pretty sure you're not supposed to have like a kid selling weapons. The four niggers at Pizza Hut. That's a hell of an alt. Bother me none. Parody idea: Goku sees Bulma using the Dragon Balls. Instant translocations over as he arrives. Dragon summons below him, goes up his butt as he screams. Okay. What's up, Andy? All right, I'll stop trolling now. Okay. Timing what? How Andy showed up like right when I said nigger? Dragon D's nuts. Yeah, there you go. Like I said last night when I was playing Halo, I I was saying that so much more than usual for whatever reason. I was getting pissed off whenever Corbin was winning, and I kept just like I said, I must have been channeling my inner gamer with how many fucking hard R's I was dropping. I mean, before the ER. Oh, you mean how Andy interrupted it? Naruto said he'd bring Sasuke back even if he had to break his arms, legs like Violent Jack with Ryo and Miki as dog people. Slum King Bones. What if Naruto did it to Sasuke? Sounds like bad fanfics. I mean, yeah, sounds like one of your fanfics. Except it's not Bubsy and Peach or Pan and Garlic Jr. What do you guys think my next Conquer stream should be? Should I do another Bad Fur Day speedrun attempt? Should I try my hand at a Live and Reloaded speedrun attempt? Or should I try to go back to the Deathless runs? Like, I probably want to do a couple more speedrun attempts to get more practice for the Deathless runs, but... Like I said, fucking Rock Solid pissed me off last time. Hence why I ended the stream. I should stream more Pocket Tells. I haven't played that in fucking forever. Or Pocket Tells, yeah, there you go. Do Pocket Tells? I mean, it has been, what, fucking years since I've played Pocket Tells. I need to finish Pocket Tells. I've never beat it. I'm really far. I'm in, like, the Claw Swamp, I think, on my current save file. Which, by the way, my Retron with save states is literally the only way I can save on that because the save battery is toast on that cartridge. And I'm too incompetent to try and change it. And also lazy and don't care because I have save states anyway. You know, your disgusting Naruto comment made me think of the one you just made that I didn't read, but I did read, but not out loud, about Naruto getting, or Sasuke getting Naruto pregnant during the sexy jutsu. There was actually a joke. I can't remember what we were talking about, but it was me, Kyler, and Jacob. And Kyler says, Naruto and Sasuke are brother and sister, and they have a son. Like, I want to say we were talking about characters, and I can't remember the full, like, I can't remember which characters. But Jacob's like, aren't they like brother and sister? And then Kyler's like, well, Naruto and Sasuke are brother and sister, and they have a son. Pocket Tells? Yeah, you think so too, huh? Alright. I assume you probably have never played Pocket Tells, right? Bother me none? Yeah. Actually, I have, but haven't beaten the game yet. Yeah, neither have I. Like I said, I'm on the Claw Swamp. I bet you the windmill's like the final level of Pocket Tales, since like that's like the gag in Bad Fur Day, right? When he's like, the windmill? I was sure that was the final level. Of the original Game Boy Color copy, but I play on a Game Boy Advance. Yeah, mine's an original Game Boy Color copy, but the save battery's dead, so like the only way I can actually access my save is through my Retron and the save states I have on it. Piccolo's a Saiyan like Goku. Yeah, okay. You know, I other than like the outfit that Piccolo wears in like the driving episode, which is fucking Goku's outfit, why in the hell does everyone think Piccolo's like black coated? Like, what the hell's up with that? Is it just because he's like a dark green and he's bald? My mom basically bought me the entire Conquer series and every game system to play them on last year for both my birthday and Christmas. Oh yeah, do you got Diddy Kong Racing? I got a GBC pack, but did it on my 2DS. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Does 2DS play Game Boy games? I thought only like the DS Lite did that. I thought like the DS Lite was like the last one to do that. Garlic Jr.'s Black 2. He's the fourth Piccolo after King, Kami, and R. Yep, I do, and she got me Mario 64 and Bad Fur Day 2. Nice. I did it. You did, Oh, Junior, right, yeah. Not only the DS Lite and the original DS play Game Boy games. No, only they do. Okay. Oh, you downloaded them. Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand now, Chizu. I get it. Wait, you get like an EverDrive or something? Because I feel like Pocket Tales isn't officially on a 2DS, right? Orochimaru fused 3 Ninja Jailbreak. Gotcha. Hey, Keto, what's up? Orochimaru fused 3 ninja in one body to have skill, power of all in one. A human centipede, but came first. Yeah, there you go. Orochimaru's the original human centipede, confirmed. Diddy Kong Racing's fun too. Oh yeah, dude, I love Diddy Kong Racing. I have beat the final race, but I bought like a used copy that had like a save game that was already complete. So like, I just beat it on that. Like I haven't beat the whole game. I just did the final race, and I basically fucked around and did a bunch of random races. I prefer Mario Kart Double Dash though, but it's better than Mario Kart 64. Really, I love Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64 is my favorite Mario Kart. Although I do like Double Dash. Now, the kart racer that I played most as a kid was Crash Team Racing on the PS1. Crash Team Racing is also like the only Crash game that I played like an extensive amount of. Double Dash is my favorite. That's fair. I never played a ton of Double Dash growing up. I always wanted it. I do actually have a copy of it that I got for like $1 at a thrift store because it was in a DVD case and they didn't realize it, and they let me buy it because just like a loose DVD case. But yeah, I picked up Ghosts and Goblins, hard as fuck, and being a rage gamer doesn't make it any better. Oh, I know. I have that game on PSP. Like Ultimate Ghouls and Goblins, or Ghosts and Goblins. I had that on PSP back when I first got my PSP. And that was really fun. Didn't get to play Double Dash until I was 13, yeah. Mario Kart Wii is my second favorite, but that's just because it was my first Mario Kart and the only one I played when I was really little, yeah. Exactly that one. Oh, you have the PSP version? Well, there you go. I beat the NES, Master System, Genesis, and GBA Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, yeah? No, I used to love... My PSP broke, but I played the shit out of that. I loved that thing. Like, that's where I first played through the Simpsons game. I had SmackDown versus Raw 2009, 10, and 11 all on PSP, I think. And then I had the Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. And then I had, I think there was some Marvel game, but I didn't really play that a whole lot. You know, back in the day, I didn't have any UMD videos, but I did eventually, back when I was trying to collect every South Park, I did buy the South Park UMD. Mostly have niche Jap games on my PSP and God of War, yeah. Well, you know, PSP is not region locked, so that's pretty cool. We got the Soul Eater game on it, and we were going to do a playthrough of it using Google Translate, but we never did. And I did like an announcement for it. And that announcement's unlisted, but I also included it as a bonus at the end of another video just because. Like, after the fact, I'm like, here's an old video of mine that's unlisted that is about announcing another video that never happened. I used to have a DSi as a kid, but I tried taking underwater photos with it and broke it. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Later for my 8th birthday, I got a 3DS. Okay. It's not too late. Not too late for what? Oh, to do the Soul Eater video, yeah. The thing is, with the Soul Eater video, we didn't have a way to capture it because we need the newer PSP to connect to the PS3. Because, like, you can like, connect a PSP to a PS3 and play it on the TV, but it needs to be, like, a second model PSP. So it has to be one that still takes discs, but also doesn't, but not the first one like I had. I remember in high school, my friend Jordan had this PSP that was like, it had that mod, the Dark Alex Time Machine, which was basically just a jailbreak for it. Jordan was an interesting guy. He was huge. Asparagus? Okay, Andy. PSP had some decent blobbers. Okay, what's a blobber? Is that just like a term for like titties, or is that like a genre of game? A blobber is a first-person dungeon crawler. Oh, okay, gotcha. You know, I did this isn't a first-person game, but just saying dungeon crawler made me think of like Gauntlet. I used to love that game on the NES. I had the Tengen version, you know, the black cartridge. But I used to play Gauntlet all the time back in the day. Which Mad Saurus design was better, manga or OVA? Oh, OVA all the way. Like, that fucking demon that he turns into is so fucking cool. I'm taking a late night toke. Cheers. Alright, see you later, dude. No, I was thinking of getting that Bubsy collection. Oh, you're staying a little longer. Oh, okay. Oh, you're just saying cheers because you're lighting up. I get it now. Yeah, I was thinking of getting that new Bubsy collection, but like, the my brain is drawing a blank now. What was I talking? Oh yeah, but it's only on like Series X and PS5. I would have gotten it on PS4. I do have a Series X. It's just it's in the TV room, and it's Kyler's. So I don't like to like move that around a lot. I only use it sometimes. Like I used it when I did those Oblivion remastered streams, and I'm gonna use it again when I eventually play through the Grendizer game. Yeah, for me, it's either Wizardry or the first two Shin Megami Tensei games, yeah. You know, I know, like, I haven't played any, like, actual, like, Shin Megami Tensei, but I did play Persona 2 Innocent Sin on PS1. Back in the day, on one of our modded Xboxes, they had, like, an English translated version, because if you don't know, Innocent Sin never had an English release originally. Like, it got one way later on, like, the PSP or something, but, like, the PS1 version, originally they didn't release Innocent Sin over here. They released the other one, the other Persona 2, because there's like two Persona 2s or something. I'm not like super knowledgeable, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. In fact, I did a stream trying to play Persona 2 at one point, and I could not for the life of me find that person at the beginning of the game you're supposed to find, and they each keep telling you they're in a different spot. I want to get my Super Mario Land 1 and 2 in my Game Boy in the future here. Oh yeah? Also good, I really love the style of the older SMT games until the PS2 era. They had a specific style when they lost, or they lost when the DS games came. Now it's just way too modernized, yeah. Do you agree that the game keycard only games are a waste? Some bought the physical game, but they just use a code to just download the whole thing with no cartridge inside. Yeah, that is lame. Um, but what I was gonna say, another thing. I remember I did get further in Persona 2, like when I was a kid, because I remember finding out the premise of the game was like rumors, like any rumor you say comes true. That was like a plot point in that one. I don't know if that's a plot point because I haven't played any Persona games. Or again, Shin Megami Tensei. But tell you what, guys, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. But I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Doodles.